Alright, so today we have a review of the Ertl John Deere 200 CLC high detail, a 1 to 50th scale. As you can see, mine has a custom thumb on it, so your model will not come like this. But without further ado, let's get straight into the review. So starting off, um, you just have a nice John Deere cab. This is a plastic handrail. It does tend to break off, as you can see mine is broken. I just had to re-glue it back on. It's just how it came. You have a nice Deere decal right here, and then it's just your standard Ertl cab with the gray seat. There's not really much detail at all in there, considering this is a high detail model. You have a nice painted latch right here. You have a nice 200C LC decal right there. Coming to the back of the counterweight, you just have a nice small Deere decal right here. And you have a nice indentation right here. Kind of looks like a smile to me. And then over to this side, nothing too special. Just another 200 CLC logo right there, and a small John Deere decal right here. I'm not 100% sure if this handrail is metal or not. It feels like metal to me, but then again, I had another one of these before this one, and the handrail was broken, and I felt like it was plastic. So I'm not 100% sure on that. And then coming to the top, you have a bunch of details, a bunch of anti-slip texture over here, and as you can see, the engine compartment opens. Bunch of anti-slip texture. You have a rubber exhaust, which is kind of weird. You have some tanks right here that are represented, and as you saw, the engine compartment does open, but it does not stay open. The hinge isn't that great, and I did have a little piece of brass in there for when I was taking pictures. You just put the little piece of brass like in there, and it pops it open, makes it look like the it's being serviced, and then you just take it out and put it back down. And yeah, it's not the best, but there is a nice detailed engine in there. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but there is a nice detailed engine in there. Coming to the back of the boom, as you can see, you have a nice bunch of hydraulic detailing. This is the high detail line, so you do have all the hydraulic lines. I believe they're all rubber. They're very nice, but the one thing that does detract from this model are these rivets. As you can see, these are just the ends of the rivets, which are livable. But on this side, as you can see, these are just big silver rivets, which doesn't look realistic at all. You do have a nice Deere decal on both sides of the boom. And then again, here's your black hydraulic lines that run to the stick. Let's zoom out and get some of the functionality of the model. So your stick will come out that far, and it will come in that far. The cylinder is actually too long. When they produced them, they made it so the cylinder won't go back all the way. I'm not 100% sure why they did that, but it's simple. If you take this part, if you take this big main rivet out, you can easily chop it. I've done it before, but I have no plans to do it right now. The boom will go up that high, and then this is another disappointment of this model. It will only dig down that far. So if you're looking for a model for digging depth, this is not a model you want to get. I bought it because I had a thumb laying around and I wanted to use it. It's a KCM thumb, no, not KCM, it's GCM thumb. You can get them on Buffalo Road, and I believe you can get them from an Australian dealer as well. I upgrade my cylinders all the time. So I have a nice stiff cylinder on here, and it will go in to the bucket, as you can see. A nice stiff cylinder, and it will, the teeth, the thumb's a little big, but it doesn't really bother me. Just a nice thumb. And then it does tend to kind of stick a little bit, so you just gotta maneuver it out. I did, because when you drill the rivets out, it's not 1/16, which are the holes on the thumb. I used, you have to use 3 and 32 inch drill bit. So I just used some brass. I'm not sure of the size, but the 1/16 rod fits through it perfectly. And you make little spacers and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of about it for this review. I know I didn't review the last one that I had before I sold it. This one's not going anywhere. I really like how this one came out, and I don't think I'm going to be putting a cab guard on it at all. I just really like how this one turned out, and I like the look of it. But yeah, I mean, the 200s are a little harder to find. So if you find one, I'd say go ahead and pick it up. They're really nice for the price. Detail is okay. It's not 100%, but it's nice for the price. And or if you just want to customize one, um, they're fairly easy to do. But that's kind of about it for this review. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. Both links to Facebook and Instagram will be in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next review or video to be uploaded.